friends, Sai Tethan. Welcome back to my channel, Sai Decor. In today's I'll try to do the unique kind of testing, and the first time I'm trying to do this kind of experiment on the iQ7 phone, as you can see, friends. So the reason why I'm saying this kind of really special video is because I'll be doing the Antutu benchmark test. That is not special, but by using the Realme cooling clip, that is also not special, but by powering the Realme cooling clip from the iQ7 device at same time. So yes friends, I'm gonna do that interesting test, and I'm running the Antutu benchmark test at same time. So let's see what's the performance of the phone gonna be in this kind of situation. I know it's not the very ideal kind of situation. I just want to demonstrate, like, is it this monster really gonna survive in this kind of extreme conditions? So previously I did a video, friends, on the Antutu benchmark test using this cooling clip, and the results were really amazing. For the first time I did achieve the highest score, so with this using the cooling clip. But I did connect to the another power bank using the Realme cable. But right now what I'm trying to do is that I'll be trying to connect directly Type C to Type C into the iQ7 device. So this is how I'll be powering the cooling fan, and I'll be doing the Antutu benchmark test at same time right now. This is the test which I'm going to do. As you can see right now, the Realme cooling fan is completely running on the iQ7 model. You can see, friends, exactly as you can see clearly. So let's see whether this test will impact any kind of Antutu benchmark results, or this is gonna impact any kind of battery performance as well. I'm gonna see. That is why I said this is the first time I'm doing this kind of really unique kind of experiment. And in case if you love this kind of experiments and new kind of videos, so make sure to hit that subscribe and stay tuned every day. So let's see, friends, let's check what is the temperature right now in the iQ7 device at this point. So 35 degrees right now, 35, not much higher. So even in the back side as well, 35 degrees, as you can see, not much high. So usually the temperature will be really high in this area. So I'm going to put the cooling fan exactly maybe in this area. So previously I did keep the cooling fan here. It did not impact much, but I'll try to keep the cooling fan somewhere around here. So 35 degrees right now in that area, as you can see, exactly 35 degrees, 35 and 34. And the cooling fan, let me try to show you what is the temperature on this one. It's about 33 degrees. And my room temperature is also every day 33 degrees and 32 degrees, because there is no AC, no cooler I install in my room because of this YouTube videos only, because it should not impact the results. So right now the battery percentage is exactly 22%. Just now it dropped to 22 from 23. So let me try to go back and show you what are the results I'll try to use. And I did not turn on the external RAM capability, as you can see, friends. So there is no external RAM turned on as well during this time of demonstration. In case if you want to turn on the external RAM, so make sure to comment below. Definitely I can do that, another video for you all. And the refresh rate 120Hz set. And let me try to open the Antutu benchmark application and slightly decrease the brightness, so little bit, so 50%. So I'm just showing little bit kind of mercy on this phone, on this monster particularly, which I'm really interested to test. So let's say, friends, what will be the magic happens here. So let me try to do in this way. So to go upside, I need to connect in this way. Let me try to do the connection, and I'll be back again. As you can see, friends, right now it's perfectly set and all right, as you can clearly see here. So right now it's completely set to the mobile phone. So let's get started by turning on the cooling fan first. I'll try to turn on the cooling fan. As you can see the lights popping up, and let me try to start the test. Let's get set, go. So let's see, friends, whether this monster gonna survive this kind of extreme conditions or not. I do really like testing this kind of experiments on this very powerful chipset, which is the iQ7 device. So really good in terms of the surviving under extreme conditions as well. So 35 and 36 degrees right now, and the temperature here is 35 degrees, as you can see, friends. So it is working. The Realme cooling fan is right now working. So connecting to the mobile phone exactly completely. As you can see, the iQ device right now, it's powering the cooling fan and it's doing the Antutu benchmark test at same time, friends. So this is going to really interesting, and how much battery life also drain, we can get to know that. So I just thought of starting the stopwatch and I forgot to turn on. Sorry for that. So just to know how many minutes it has happened, that is the reason I thought of turning on. Let's see, friends, how much the Antutu benchmark score we can expect this time, because I'm not sure, because the phone is losing the power and it's running a heavy task in the background. So I am very curious to see how well the phone will be performing. So even the phone, if the phone makes the score about 6,70,000, would be 6,50,000 also, I would be really happy for that. But let's see what this monster gonna give me a surprise or what. So make sure to comment below, friends, what if you like this kind of unique kind of videos. Definitely I'll be planning and thinking plenty of different ideas and coming up with the new creativity videos and testings. I can do that for you all in case if you're really bored with my comparison videos. And one more thing, the Realme cooling clip, there is a small support which is available, so which will not I think mark the cameras. As you can see inside, you can see small, I think that small black bar is there, so which will be definitely protecting the camera from getting scratches. So that is the reason I did dare to put exactly on the top of the camera, so without any thinking. So during this time of testing, I'll try to hold the phone, because if I keep the phone in the bottom ways, the airflow cannot go outside. So that is the reason I'm trying to hold the phone during the test continuously. So let's see friends how much score we'll be expecting in this one. And right now, after I think close to maybe 2 minutes of time, so 38 degrees right now, it's increasing, 38 and 39 degrees, as you can see friends, not much. 39 degrees, 38, that's good. I think it's kind of keeping kind of cool. So otherwise, by this time, the temperature used to increase, I think up to 41 and 42 degrees usually when you're running the Antutu benchmark test results on this phone. So just yesterday friends, if you're unaware of what I did upload yesterday, so this is a catch up of the yesterday's videos or top videos. So UFS storage and speed test comparison with the Realme X1 Max and the PUBG Battleground test videos, as you can see. So this is just a small catch up which I want to give you in case if you miss any of those videos. That will be really helpful for you if you watch it. So just before this video, I did upload the 4G comparison as well, which is really amazing. 4G comparison. So nowadays, a lot of people, they are really interested to know connectivity thing. Before it used to be a trend for the displays and the cameras, later with the processors, but now with the connectivity trend is going on with a lot of users. So right now, let's see how much the temperature increase, 40 degrees, and the cooling fan still continuously running. As you can see clearly friends, it's running. No issues till now. It's running properly, no problem. 40 degrees. As you can see, 40.6. So just now it reached to 40.6 degrees, as you can see friends clearly. So again, I'll be back after a couple of minutes. So let's see after a couple of minutes what will be the results in this phone. As you can see friends, right now the Antutu benchmark was close to 75% and the battery decreased to 16%. As you can see friends, I started the test from 22%. So right now the battery percentage is 16% and the temperature is not increased above 40. So only 40 degrees it's trying to maintain. As you can see friends clearly, I'm trying to observe each and every small area in terms of the temperatures. So completely it's 40 degrees only, not much. And the back side, 38 degrees, 38 degrees, 37, 37, 35 degrees. As you can see friends, 35 under this exactly this processor, 36 and 35. As you can see clearly friends, 35 and 36. As you can see right now 40 degrees. I think this should be kind of best companion with the mobile phone. So I'll try to do another thing. So testing the Realme Clip maybe while playing the games. So maybe I can do that while playing the PUBG game, whether it's impacting the PUBG game or not. I can do that kind of testing. So maybe. So right now definitely friends, it feels kind of slightly heavy when I'm trying to hold for so much of a long time. So it's been close to I think more than 7 minutes of time right now I'm trying to hold. Still the temperature did not increase above 40 degrees. So only the maximum was above only 40. I did recognize the maximum 40 only. So if you have the normal USB, you need to have this kind of Type-C port, Type-C to the USB adapter, and then you can connect the USB cable to this one. So instead of that long headache, I thought of just using the Type-C to Type-C cable. So which I do have the small Type-C to Type-C cable, which is really convenient. And if you have really very small Type-C, that will be really another helpful and beneficial. And I do have the another micro SD cable, not the normal Type-C cable, which is the previous cable, as you can see. So if the cable is this kind of size, it should be really good and thin, but it's not. This is a cable which belongs to the hard disk. That is the reason it's very strong. So right now it's more than 8 minutes of time and temperature is about 39 degrees and 32 degrees. That's really good. So maintaining the low temperatures, that's very good friends. So 39 degrees and we are getting close to 90% finally. So let's see what will be the results. And the battery percentage decreased to 14% from 22. And as you can see friends, so in this phone the battery percentage will not affect the performance levels. So even if you do the Antutu benchmark test below 5%, it will same perform as it is like close to 100%. Yes friends, yes, I did plenty of testings. Even at the 1% also I did the Antutu benchmark test. So that's really insanely crazy. So how this phone is continuously keeping up only the performance, but the side effects is slightly increasing in the temperatures, so and slightly draining in the battery as well. That is also a slight disadvantage. So right now let's see the final results, what will be there. And 96%, I am very interested to see, friends. For the first time I am really interested and curious to see the results for the first time. So let's see, this monster gonna be the monster, or monster, will it cool down the monster? Let's see what will happen. 39.4 degrees. And let's see, the test should be completing any minute. 99. Oh my god, 6,97,000, friends. 6,09,000. As you can see, it has got the same kind of score, and slightly close to same kind of results like before only. As you can see, friends, 6,97,000, even using with the Realme cooling clip and powering the Realme cooling clip and doing the results at same time. As you can see, in case if you want me to do this kind of testings, I can definitely do that kind of testing in other smartphones like Mi11X, Realme X1 Max and OnePlus 9R. So make sure to comment below, friends, on which phones you want me to do this kind of unique kind of testings. I will 100% do that for you all, depending upon the comments. And the battery percentage drained from 22% to 13%. As you can see, friends, 13%. So normally I think 5% extra got drained, I think. So maybe 4 to 5% I got extra drained during this time of testing, as you can clearly see, friends. So let me try to immediately check the temperatures, what will be there under this Realme cooling clip. That is what I am trying to check. It feels really cool on the top side, I think so. I'm trying to check immediately in this point. 31, as you can see, friends, 31 degrees right now. 31 and 32, exactly this spot, and here 37. As you can see, friends, 33 degrees. So before it was 31 degrees, now it's increasing. So definitely it's helping. But let's check the temperatures. 21 degrees on this Realme cooling clip. As you can see, friends, 21.6, 21.2 degrees. It's completely kind of water, friends, on this cooling clip. I can actually feel that. Let me try to unplug it. So this is a quick review, friends, using the Realme cooling clip in the iQ7 device. I hope you like this kind of unique kind of videos. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. And the power intake will be, I think, only 5 watts and 2 amperes from this cooling clip. Not much. 5 watts and 2 amperes. As you can clearly see, friends, this is the power should be taking up from the phone. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends, for unique kind of videos. And don't forget to comment below what are your thoughts on this kind of videos. So if you're interested or not interested, make sure to let me know in the below. So see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.